Hi guys. Setting up this camera for some reason was tremendously challenging today. It's Tuesday afternoon. It's a little after 1. I have a clock here now. It's 1:15. And I was going to do a proper get ready with me, even though I'm not really getting ready for anything. But like just, a makeup application tutorial, if you will. It's not a tutorial because I don't know shit, but then I had to make a couple phone calls, and I received some phone calls, so mission was aborted. But I can pick up where I left off. I cleansed my skin, and I put on my moisturizer and toner and some tinted primer. I put on this sample of POREfessional hydrating primer. And then I've got my Estee Lauder Double Wear. Whoops, applied with a beauty blender. And yeah, there's a work meeting coming up I have to attend. I have to kind of digitally sign off on a situation I was involved with as a mandated reporter last month. And there's some things I need to bring up at the next staff meeting. But again, YouTube's not really for that kind of serious stuff, right? It's for talking shit, because there's too many critics out there. There's too many people who will extrapolate details they want to use for their own agenda. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm just trying to say that I had a phone call from one of the guys at work. And then I'm also very angry today. I'm very upset. I'm sort of in a battle right now with my landlady because, as I said last night, my septic system has shit the bed. No pun intended. But it needs to be pumped out. It was due to be pumped out in September, and we're only in late August. But it needs to be done because sludge is bubbling up through my shower stall drain. I can't wash any dishes, and I can't flush my toilet. I am a diva who doesn't like to not shower, so what I did was I manually cleaned everything out of the shower stall, bleached and disinfected everything. I don't think I like this Lash Freak. It's very clumpy. I fell for the hype, It definitely makes you look like a freak. Makes you look like you slept for a week and a half in your makeup is what it looks like. In any event, I wound up taking the world's fastest shower just to wash the important bits and my hair. But I did it, even though I Lysoled it all out, I took the shower wearing flip-flops like I was at a public pool. I'm not wearing earrings yet. I usually do that before I even do anything, but I don't know, it's just making me feel some kind of way, like that it's not prioritized to her, that she acts like some kind of slumlord, like it just doesn't matter. You can't tell me that within 36 hours you can't find a company around here in the middle of a week to pump out a septic system. Like, seriously? Then just change the scheduled one in September to today. Anyway, I'm waiting to hear back from her. I've got 3 new Stila lip products here. Where's my glasses? I can't see. My usual rhetoric. Whoops. This is in Turbo. These are called, I can't read. Nothing has like a label on it anymore. I want to call them High Intensity Lip Vibes. It's a highly pigmented gloss color, and I couldn't decide, so I got all 3. I got Speedway, I got Pit Stop, and Turbo. And Turbo is like a mauvey bluish pink, almost a lilac. And this one is more of a darker, like a metallic rose. They were expensive, so frankly, I don't even feel like swatching it on my hand. Whoops. Speedway. This is the one I really like. I'll put this one on my top lips. Here's me being vain and self-absorbed and superficial. That was the word, not just shallow. So yeah, that's just what I'm dealing with today is, it's not a big deal. I know it's like a problem of privilege, or maybe not. I mean, I need to be able to have a sink and a toilet and a shower stall. I mean, you know, what if I was having company over? What if the birthday party was here instead of at my daughter's tomorrow? I need to run out and get some wrapping paper for the presents for the boy. And what else was I going to do? Hit up CVS to use up my coupons before they expire. I'm drinking sparkling water out of a wine glass. Look at the lip mark. That's attractive, isn't it? Because I had planned like a self-care day today and yesterday because I'm off. And then I wound up just sitting around eating artichoke dip and corn chips and feeling sorry for myself. But I did get a lot of sleep last night, so that's good. So yeah, where did I leave off with this? I don't need to do eyebrows because they're permanently done. Let's see, I did some blush. I did a little bit of highlighter. Let me go over my face with a little bit of Laura Geller Bronze and Brighten with one of my new brushes. I waited a long time to get any new brushes. And I like this product because it's kind of like a blush and a highlighter and a foundation all in one. And it has a nice texture. It's like a mineral powder, but it's creamy at the same time. I usually use creams or liquids because I want to moisturize my face. But yeah, see, I really like this color. It's a gloss, but it's a color, you know. It should be for like $24 or whatever they are. I don't even care anymore about looking like I'm flexing. It's my money and I can spend it like I want to. You know, I don't go on vacations. I don't go out or go anywhere or do anything. I work and I buy makeup and I go to the laundromat. You know what I mean? Kind of like semi having a relationship right now with someone, which is another tease because it's not something I'm willing to talk about because of what happened last year with the whole Nick fiasco. It's just basically no one's business but my own. I mean, I know it makes for good gossip viewing or whatever, and it probably looks like I'm trying to hide something, but right now I just wish I could hide my hyperpigmentation. It bothers my daughter that that's a situation. The pigmentation situation. All right, so I have a little bit of eye look on. I wanted to use a different mascara so I could kind of, well, you know what? I'll just stick with being a freak. Every time I try to do lower lashes, I wonder why I bother. Because it usually smudges or it just doesn't look like I've done anything. But this has that cool wand that has like the little ball at the end. So it's good for like finding those little baby lashes. I don't have a dark eyeliner on today. I have like purple under my eyes. And you'd think that if I was trying to show what I'm doing, I'd have everything just accessible, right? But my stuff is all over the place, literally. Actually, this is it. Excuse me, I burped. Ulta Beauty. And some kind of a purple. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. Doesn't matter. No one's buying my shit. So what is there to talk about? It's just a hot, breezy day. I'm on my porch doing my thing and trying to not be too discouraged or upset by anything. I just feel kind of nervous and anxious lately. I'm in a lot of chronic pain with my lower back, which is going to get checked out on the 1st of September. I'm just irritated about, you know, I can't really cook anything today because I'm out of silverware and any counter space because now there's dirty dishes everywhere. I don't own a dishwasher. And I went out last night and I got a whole bunch of spring water. I'm trying to, oh, here comes a message coming in from my landlady. She never addresses any of my angst. She just kind of like blurts out one or two words. I guess nobody wants to deal with an emotional, needy tenant. She gets a lot of money from me every month. $12.45 a month, you know, and I guess by New York standards that's not a lot, but for my earnings standards it's a fuck ton of money, and it doesn't even include my electric or anything. but I'm on a budget plan for that, which, you know, settles out by the end of the year. Let's find a eye palette. I know that my peach one by Too Faced is the newest one, and I'm sure there were colors in here that when I saw them online appealed to me, but I prefer my melted, my chocolate gold. Let me just show you a little comparison. Here's chocolate gold, and by the way, it totally smells like chocolate. These are all really usable shades for me with my cool toned skin. And this is the Sweet Peach, which is also good, you know, a little bit more warm, neutral. I think I was really attracted to this and this. Actually, I like everything on here except, well, I won't even say the orange. I'll rock a burnt orange. And the green I sometimes am in the mood for, but I stay in this ballpark, and I sometimes go over here. But it smells like peaches. I have a feeling my wings are like really ratchet today. But look at these. I mean, they're so shimmery. They're so rich. This one is like so fun. The golds and coppers and bronzes are awesome. I love this one. So we're going to go in. I've got pink in my dress today, so I'm going to go in with Livin' Lavish and Holla for $1. That's pretty funny. I'm trying to learn how to go like with the darker shade up to like halfway into my crease and halfway over my lid, because I want to do this with more of that goldy shade. No, I take it back. I'm going to go in with the lilac shade. And I've never been good at eyeshadow. For years I never wore it because I didn't want it to look sloppy or really amateur. And then I realized I am an amateur. And when in doubt, blend it out. You know what I mean? When it looks kind of wonky, just get a big fluffy brush and kind of... But I'm in awe when I watch the beauty influencers, when I see what they're able to accomplish. All right, so what did I do? Holla for $1. I'm 54, so I have aging skin, especially around my eyes. And so when I start getting over into these corners, it gets a little bit crepey. And then depending on the quality and the texture and pigmentation of what you're using, it can fall into the little crepey lines and look really crappy. But this is a powder, but it's also kind of creamy. So what did I say I was going to do? Flip over to Livin' Lavish. Bear in mind, I'm just doing this to do it. I'm not really going anywhere. I might run some errands, like I said. I feel bad because when I was on the phone with one of the HR managers, I was very like, yes, okay, yep, all right, yep, that's fine, all right, I'll do it. Okay, sounds good, thanks for calling. Instead of like, why don't I tell people how I really feel? I mean, not complaining, but like, thank you for calling. Here's what's on my mind. I'm happy to do this, but like, you know, while I have you on the phone, let me discuss this and such with you. And I have a fear of authority. I crave authority, but I also fear it. And I fear confrontation. And I also, my mind tends to, this is why I used to be in therapy. I still kind of am, but over the phone's not the same. It's like I fear that there's really not going to ever be a resolution to anything. So I just don't do anything at all. And I shut my eyes and just hope it all kind of goes away. You know, close your eyes and think of England, as they say. This shade on top is called Rich Girl. And I kind of like playing with it also. Sometimes I'll go over everything I just did. Like so. As my daughter would say, it's a look. She often won't tell me I look good or bad. She'll just say, it's a look, Mommy. I can't wait to see her tomorrow. We've gotten so much closer. Ever since the coronavirus and her response to it at work and being, you know, a crisis essential healthcare worker, she's so approachable and relatable and laser focused on what's really important in life because of dealing with life and death situations. When you're a healthcare worker on any tier, surgeon down to CNA, down to companions, down to custodians, anybody that facilitates the health and well-being and comfort of another human being is an important person in healthcare. You know, and I'm saying that as somebody who, in my tier of healthcare, wasn't even eligible for a recent company-wide raise. I got off on a tangent there. I really need a cigarette. I'm sure my smoking fans are wondering where the hell my cigarette is anyway. But yeah, I was just saying that because of her involvement with being up close and personal with the health crisis we're all in, it made her get really laser focused on what's important and much, much softer focused on things that need to be given a pass or let slide, which means old family issues and squabbles and bad memories and what I call minor trauma and petty bullshit. That's why I don't have a big threshold for petty bullshit. I hope I don't sound, you know, like I'm pandering to petty bullshit because of what's happening with my septic system right now, but all I wanted was some acknowledgement from her. You know, I just wanted to know that it was like important. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry you've got sewage in your shower stall. You know, I'm somebody who in 5 years has only been 1 day late with rent one time in 5 years. And the reason I was 1 day late was because I used to pay it in cash at a bank that was 2 towns away, and I was laid up with the flu or something, and I couldn't get out. And I was the one who begged her for years to go ahead and get Zelle so that I could just, you know, send her the money. So that's been for like the past year or so. All right, so I've got a little bit of eye look on, not too much blush. Let's contour the double chin, which is like out of control these days. I feel pretty clever though for taking the shower today. That was good. Okay, and I've got a little bit of blush going on here. It's really fun to put makeup on when you've used good like priming products. You know what I mean? Like I use setting sprays now, and I use these like toning mists at night, and I mixed in drops of A and C oil, vitamin A and vitamin C oil in with my moisturizer after I cleansed and toned. And at night I use this like retinol, 2%, whatever it is. I'm also sleeping on, I showed you last night, on silk pillowcases. And I ordered silk scrunchies. Where I wanted to show you. I'm going to give these to my daughter and to my son's Lauren. They're navy blue silk scrunchies in different sizes. I think I got one of these for myself because it really makes sense that it's soft and it won't pull the hair. I think I will do that now. I didn't blow dry my hair today or do anything to it. I'm surprised that it hasn't lightened up yet. It's still dark brown, and I thought by now it would have turned more plummy like I wanted. But I want to see what it's like to pull it back with a silk scrunchie in my teeny tiny ponytail. My hair actually might fall out of this because like it's too silky, but at least it won't continue to break the ends. Usually when I get it in a tiny bun like this, and I have like no hair, so I can actually tie this up 4 times. I take the little bits that are sticking out and I spray them down with coconut oil mist by OGX. OBX? I don't know. I'm just losing hair like you wouldn't believe. Well, this didn't go anywhere, so I really wanted to show you guys some new earrings, and I didn't even do that. What is this? I will put on my necklace. Can you tell I'm bored? I'm just like talking you guys' ears off about nothing. I have no idea who's watching this or if anybody watches except for smoking content. And yeah, trust me, I have not quit yet. I just don't have any out here with me at the moment. It's hard to put on jewelry with long nails. Shit. All right. Listen, guys, I've been talking nothing, whoops, for 20 minutes now. Here's my finished look. I feel like, whoops. You always need more blending before you go out the door. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Hit like, click subscribe, hit the notification bell every time you want to see anything I've uploaded. Follow me on all my social media. I'm not even going to tell you my other social media. Love you guys. Thanks. Peace out.